Elevate your ministry with Making Provisions for Ministries, hosted by Bishop Jerome Jones. This show is all about aiding ministries in financial growth and prosperity. Tune in weekly as we delve into strategies for expanding ministries and acquiring the necessary resources for survival in today's world. Discover practical solutions and actionable steps applicable to any congregation. Don't miss Making Provisions for Ministries with Bishop Jerome Jones. It's time to take your ministry to new heights.
Well, hello, friend. I'm Jerome Jones, and I'm here with Making Provision for Ministries. And today I have a very special broadcast for just a few moments with you today. Count it an honor and count it a privilege to have this opportunity to share with you. Now, I know that there have been many things going on all over the world when it comes to finances, when it comes to different types of financial programs. However, I want to still tell you that I'm going to be sharing with you a financial opportunity that can literally change your financial future in the very near future. Now, what this is not a instant gratification of wealth. This is not where you're just going to wake up tomorrow and have thousands of dollars. This is here of the financial industry. Now, if you haven't noticed, I think you should take a look closely at what is happening all over the world. Today's currency is always being migrated to another currency. Currency as we know today is changing, and it is changing fast. America just announced that the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, it is going to be the universal currency of America, and it's already for many nations around the world. The dollar value is on a decline. World industrialized nations have gotten together and decided to make a universal currency other than the US dollar. This is in our governmental news. Anybody can find it. If you search for it, just ask for it. Well, what does that mean? Well, America is not going to be short. America knows what is going on, and America has more cryptocurrency in their accounts today than they have US dollars. So I'm here to tell you that this is real. Cryptocurrency is not a fluke. It is the way of the financial industry, and billions and trillions of dollars are transacted through cryptocurrency every single hour of the day. So I want to talk to you about how you can make that shift work for you. Now, of course, this is just a brief broadcast, and I don't have the luxury of going through the whole program. So I want to tell you, if you're interested in this, if you're interested in taking a look at this, simply call my number, text me on that number that you see strolling across the screen. Just send me a text saying, I am interested, and I will set up a time with you, walk you through this entire program. It'll take you about 35 to 45 minutes, but I'll walk you through the entire program, and you will be absolutely amazed. There's no pressure. There's nothing to sell you, and no one is going to make any money based on what you do right now. So I want you to get the information. If you do nothing with the information, at least you have it. So this information that we're going to be sharing with you is going to be talking about how you can get an influx of income into your account within 3 years, 5 years, or 7 years. This is not this operation where you're going to do something today and you're going to have some returns 30 days from now or 6 months from now. No, this is an amazing opportunity. Those of you that are familiar with the blockchain, the cryptocurrency, the different coins, you know how much you have an idea about the real value of this type of currency. Well, not only can you know that in your understanding, but you can actually participate. And we have the program that enables you to participate without you taking the risk. I want you to hear what I'm telling you. We, I have a program that enables you to participate without incurring the risk. Now, many people, when Bitcoins and cryptocurrency first came about, they were dumping all of their assets and into those currencies. Well, those currencies was kind of new, and there was a lot of trial and error, and some of them lost everything because they didn't know what to do, when to do, and they didn't have the understanding of it, and it was still evolving in such a way. Well, that day is over. The cryptocurrency is here. It's not just here in America, but it's all over the world. And it is outpacing the US dollar 10 to 1. This is a phenomenon. And those of us that know it and position ourselves, that's all we're going to be talking to you about, how to position yourself so that in 3 years, you're going to get a large influx of money. Now, but here's the plan that I am so excited about. It's not the 3-year plan, it's the 5-year plan. Because many of you work for years and years for and still can't retire off of your retirement plan. You still can't enjoy a quality life once you stop working. Many retired men and women are still working jobs because there's not enough in their retirement to equal their quality of life. Many are working on Social Security, living off of Social Security, and that's not enough. Many of the elderly are suffering. Many people on every part of the spectrum are suffering financially. And I'm here to tell you that I have a program. And all I'm asking you to do is take a look at it. I'm not asking you to buy into what I'm telling you. I'm not asking you to shove out a lot of money for nothing. I'm not telling you, I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm simply saying, take a look at this program that I have. Because if you can look at it and walk away, then you don't need to be here. It's as simple as that. If you can look at this program and say, well, I don't think that's worth my time, then it's not for you. But I assure you that if you look at this program that I have objectively and identify what it can do for you and your family, I will assure you that you will not live to regret having done so. So what am I going to do? I'm going to be going through the 3 different contracts. There are 3. It's either 3-year, it's either 5-year, or 7-year. Now, if you're going to get this, what I need you to do is jot that number down on the scrolling across the screen right now and text me. And when you text me, just put the words, I am interested. And when you do that, I'll respond to you. You have what you see on the screen now is the link that you can get your free account. This is the wallet that money will be deposited in. It doesn't cost you nothing to get it. It's Absolutely free to get your wallet. You don't have to fund the wallet. You don't have to do nothing but get your wallet. You can fund the wallet when you're ready to start. You can have a wallet 10 years and not fund it at all. But you want to get in position. Now, if you talk to me, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, do you have your wallet? I'm not going to ask you about, let's go show you the program. You got to have your wallet. Because showing you the program without your wallet doesn't do us any good. It has us working backwards. And right now, this is all a service that I am providing for members of the body of Christ and members at large, whoever will. But I want to point to something here. You that are ministers of the gospel, pastors and evangelists, and you that are overseas, I have in my organization, I have several ministers overseas that have already gotten their wallet and have already gotten into this program, and they are able to watch. They're able to watch their income increase every day, 365 days a year. They're able to log in and see their income increasing. Now, I know that there's a financial crisis in many people's lives, but I'm here to tell you that again, if you don't position yourself now for what's coming, you're going to be left behind. I'm this individual that I know what God has done. I've heard him. I have listened to him, and God spoke through a man named Joseph one time and told Joseph there's going to be 7 lean years and there's going to be 7 famished years. If you don't do what's right during the lean years, you're not going to be able to sustain yourself in the famished years. God always gives insight, and he always prepares his people for what's coming. And so I want to encourage you that as the shifting around the world move from what the currency that we are so dependent upon, so used to, so acclimated to, as that currency decreases in its value, another currency though is taking over that spot. And if you don't get positioned in that currency, you will simply be on the outside looking in when you have an opportunity to be positioned where at 5 years, just think about it. In 5 years, you could amass over $470,000. Now that's not just me mouthing off some numbers here. The 3-year program would net you $35,000 for 3 years, but the 5-year program would net you $471,000. The 7-year program will net you over $1 million in 7 years. See, so what I'm pointing you to is this program. It's not just my program. It's not even mine. It's the program from the financial industry of the world, and I will take the liberty to go through each step and not only show you the program, but I will show you the proof of the realness of the program. One of the things that if you can study, do any research on blockchain transactions. Listen to me now. Blockchain transactions. Do some research on that. It is the most secure banking transactions in the world. And if it's on the blockchain, it don't get any realer than that. It doesn't get any more legit than that. Okay. And the security of it is so secure that nobody can access it but the owner of the account. And so I'm going to be going through some live transactions. I'm going to be going through some proof of the program that will show you that this is not just another speech. It's not just somebody just throwing some numbers around. But if you want to change your financial future and you're saying, I got to make a move here, I got to do something differently, then I am telling you that I have the program. I enrolled in the program myself. I can show you my account. I can show you how it has grown from January of this year, 2025, until now. And every day it is going to increase. Every single day. I'm going to look at it again when I get in this evening, and it will be a little bit more than it was yesterday. Every day I can look into my account and see how much it has increased over the previous day. You will be able to do the same thing. But I want to walk you through this program. And again, I'm not worried about trying to sell you nothing. I'm not worried about, there's no pressure, because I believe that if you are presented with information, then you can make whatever decision you want, But I dare not think that you just automatically know. So our goal here at Making Provision for Ministries is to present you with information that can literally change your life. Making Provision for Ministries is was birthed to do just that, to show ministries how we can have provisions without compromising our faith in God. That's something I love about that. It because there are a lot of things that appear to be good, but they require you to slightly make a compromise to your faith. And I just I'm not made up like that. I don't want to entertain something that at its root will require me to compromise my faith. So I thank God for this opportunity that I've been afforded, that doesn't require me to do anything. Listen to that. I only have to do one act, and I've done that act. I did that act back in December the 28th. You'll see the date that I completed that action, and I haven't had to do nothing else since then. And my account is steadily going up every day. So I'm here to tell you that if you was looking for something and you say, well, I don't have a lot of time, you don't need any time. If you're looking for something and say, well, I don't like to sell nothing, you don't have to sell nothing. There's nothing to sell. There's nothing to buy. There's nothing for you to, no meetings for you to attend. You don't have to do anything. Once you do this simple act, you're done. 3 years later, you're going to collect your $35,000. Or 5 years later, you're going to collect over $470,000. Or 7 years later, you're going to collect over $1 million. Now, that's where this is. And if you are interested in learning further, I simply want you to call that number that's strolling across the screen. Don't call it first. Text me first. And in the text, just say, I am interested. And trust me, I will get back with you. Now, if you want to go to this site and get your free account. It's just it's just like getting a wallet. That's what it is. It's your wallet. Get your wallet. And once you get your wallet, it will trigger me that you've got, and then I will set up with you a time to go through this verbatim. You don't have to buy nothing. You don't have to, I'm not trying to sell you nothing. The only thing that I want to do with you is to share the information with you, to go over the information with you, to show you what's available. Now, whether you get it or not, you have the information. This is a game changer. This changes things. Now, again, it's not a quick fix because you got to wait 3 years. There's no such thing as that you start today and a year and a half you cancel. There's no cancellation because there's no requirements of you. Once you make the choice of what program you want and you activate that program is locked. It's locked, and it will not be open until the end of the 3 years, if that's the program you chose. If it's a 5-year program, it will be locked until the end of 5 years. And only after the end of that program will you be able to receive all the benefits of that term of that particular 3-year or 5-year program. So there's nothing for you to do. There's no work for you to do. There's nothing else for you to do but just kind of go on with your life, and then if you log into your back office, take a look at it each day and enjoy what you're able to witness. Now, I know, and having been in the industry for a number of years, I've traveled from one end of the country to the other. I've conducted Power to Get Wealth seminars. I've conducted financial seminars in real estate. I've been involved with a whole plethora of financial services. I know it. Now, I'm not an expert. I don't present myself as somebody that is, but I learn and I know the trends and I watch them and monitor them. And I know when I see something that is as good as this. What makes it good? Because number one, it reduces the risk. It removes the risk. You don't dump your life savings in something and run the risk of losing it. That's what is very attractive about this. You're not breaking the bank to do this. You're not making no monthly payments or no quarterly installments, or you're not doing any of that. And yet your income is getting larger every day. And it is compounding every day. Now, I got to tell you, the best thing that you can do if you don't know about this is to sign up for a one-on-one presentation with me where we can walk you through this entire program and let you see. I won't try to persuade you. I promise you. I'm just going to facilitate the information because I trust that if you want to better your life, you want financial freedom, you want a life for your families and your children and grandchildren, you want to minister. I've got ministers that want to come to the United States. They're coming by way of this avenue right here. They are establishing their accounts and letting it grow so that they'll have the monies to support themselves here in America, because that is one of the requirements. I've got a pastor in Brazil now that's coming back to America, got this set up so that they can have the necessary monies to make the trip to America, but then to supply the sustain themselves, because America expects you, and you have to show them that you are able to take care of yourself, or someone here in America is going to vouch to take care of your livelihood. So this is making provision for ministries. I'm going to be airing broadcasts like this on worldwide television. I've already got a slot slated, and it's going to be aired around the world, because making provision for ministries, we're serious about that. We're serious about that. It's time to do the work of the ministry, and we can't be strapped with resources. We've got to be able to go, and God gives us wisdom, and he shows us through insights, and so, leading us and guiding us the way to go. So I want to encourage you. I'm going to cut this off. Don't mean for this to be long. Just wanted to take time to say, look, if you want a personal walkthrough of a program that will literally change your life, change the life of your family, change the life of your grandchildren, and cause you to live the quality of life that you desire to live in your old age, and not have to wait, and not have to invest monies and run the risk of losing your livelihood. If you want that, all you got to do is call that number. Don't call me, text me first, and just say in your text, I am interested, and we'll set up a time, and I'll do the one-on-one presentation with you so you can ask all your questions, get all your answers, and make your own decision. I guarantee you one thing, I have no pressure. I'll show you my own account. I'm already in. I've already looked at the growth, and you can be the same. I'll just show you what I'm doing, and if you want to do it, oh, well, that's great. If you don't, it's still okay, because it's your decision. But at least have the right information so that you can make the right decision for your life and for your family. Okay? Well, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm Bishop Jerome Jones, and if you go with God, I know that God will surely go with you. And until the next time, do now by all means have yourself a Jesus-filled day. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Making Provisions for Ministries, hosted by Bishop Jerome Jones. Join us every week as we discuss aiding ministries in financial growth and prosperity. This is your opportunity to delve into strategies for expanding ministries and acquiring the necessary resources for survival in today's world, and discover practical solutions and actionable steps applicable to any congregation. So until next time, God bless from your friends at Making Provisions for Ministries with host Bishop Jerome Jones.